Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me for today's tour, which comes to you from Shoreditch, Bethnal Green borders. We're over here in E2 on the corner of, or nearly on the corner of Queensbridge Road and Hackney Road. And I'm just about to show you around a very large 920 square foot warehouse conversion. It's a former fabric warehouse built in 1880. The building itself is a standalone. So without further ado, we'll get outside, start the tour, and we'll get into the detail. Let's go. Here we go. We are on Queensbridge Terrace. Lovely street, very East London. Lots of period properties. And that's the corner of Queensbridge Road and Hackney Road there. And just behind me, if I step back a little bit, this is the building that we are going to tour. It's a standalone it's a standalone warehouse building, and the property we're going to see is this first floor with all the lights on there. That's the property we're going to tour in a moment. But you've got this entrance here, you've got the brick and the metal grilled, or the metal fencing. It's all very ornate, all very nicely in keeping with the building itself. And just to my left here, that's that's Hackney Road there, the junction. And the reason I mentioned, I just want to draw your attention to that pub over there, the pub restaurant called the Marksman. Really good pub. If you're into good gastro food, I'd highly recommend that place. It's one of the establishments that are located within a few minutes walk of this place that make this place such an interesting and fun place to be. You just go around the corner as well. You've got Marito, you've got Sega Wild wine bars and restaurants and tapas places, and that's just literally within a couple of yards of the front door. So here we are. You've got this paved area to the front here and two palm trees. Okay, let's head inside. I'm going to head through that red front door, communal front door, and we're going to head up to the first floor to the flat. Right, up on the first floor. And very typically with these big old Victorian warehouse buildings, a nice solid staircase to go with it. Lots of whitewashed brickwork, concrete staircase, which is carpeted, and then that's a window overlooking or facing out to the front, which you can't see a great deal of, I'm afraid, because it's getting dark. Front door, and we'll step inside the apartment. Let's get that door closed. Okay, now I am going to let's start with the kitchen. We might as well get the smaller rooms done, but we've got a kitchen and bathroom which is to the left, which both face the back, and I know this is a really basic statement, but both have windows, external facing windows, which is actually a rarity. There's so many kitchens and bathrooms these days that don't have windows at all, so it's a refreshing change. It's gas central heating. There's a very new Worcester boiler on the wall there, very eco-conscious boiler. The owner is a very eco-conscious person. Tiled floor. Standard glossy kitchen worktops and units. 4-ring gas hob. Now the flooring in the hallway and the main reception room and the bedroom are what look like panelled of plywood, but have been painted. Bathroom, pretty standard, but tiled floor, tiled walls, recessed bath, sink and loo. Now I'm going to go into the main reception now. I'm going to talk you through an idea. Now this is a big space. It's 920 square feet in total. That's a pretty reasonable size for an apartment, and it's a big one-bedroom space. Now this apartment's for sale for $950,000. It's a guide price, but it's for sale for $950,000, and there's a lot of square footage in here. Really good ceiling height, and again, you can see, if you're an avid collector of art, as the current owner is, lots of hanging space. You can have lots of individual pieces, or you can have some bigger pieces if you really wanted to. But I wanted to just make a point to anybody who might be looking for more bang for the buck, and it would be very straightforward. This room, windows on the front and the back, and if I come around to the back of the room here, that double bed there ably demonstrates my point. That's a big size, well, nice size double bed there, and that is the front of the room, and that faces overlooks Queensbridge Road. Now, just up on the ceiling there, that looks like it houses or boxes in a ceiling beam, an RSJ of some description, which, if you were inclined, you could turn this into two very nice, very good sized double bedrooms. It would work perfectly. It's a lovely natural division there. And then both rooms have still retain the good ceiling heights, and if you can just make out, there is pretty much every single wall is the whitewashed brickwork. It's everywhere, side and the back there. The only rooms or the walls that don't are this wall here. And whilst you might lose an exceptional size reception room, I don't think you'd be feeling shortchanged if you could then use this, which is currently used as the bedroom, as the living room. It's a really good sized room. You've got these fitted wardrobes just to your right as you come in. Ceiling height's excellent. More exposed, whitewashed brickwork here. And you've got these two further nice size sashes, and this room overlooks Queensbridge Terrace. And as with the other the main reception in the hallway, you've got this painted plywood floor. So there we are. That is the apartment on Queensbridge Road in E2. Right, that is it, folks. Thank you very much again for joining me at this one bedroom, first floor warehouse conversion with 920 square feet, available for sale with a guide price of £950,000. Any questions, any thoughts, any comments, please leave them below and I will respond to you as quickly as I can. If you'd like to view or you'd like to talk to me directly about this in more detail, you can email me, simon.stone@uniquepropertycompany.co.uk, and I'll also link the full property details in the description box below. You can have a look at that as well. So thanks again. Please give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this viewing, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tour. But until then, stay safe.